Now the failed response by police in Uvalde begs the question, what plans are in place for our law enforcement agencies if something like this happens here?
Yeah, sadly, it is more about being prepared for the when, not if. And Brianna Whitney has been looking into this today to find out what the local police protocol is for school shooting response. So what did you find?
Well, this is all anybody's talking about. I feel like the things we've learned today were pretty shocking, and people in the Valley just want some peace of mind if this were to happen here. Their kids would be safe. The good news here is many of our departments do have specific training for incidents just like this, and to the comfort of so many families at home, they almost all require immediate response and entry if there is an active shooter.
A loss for words for so many learning about the timeline of the police response in Uvalde.
This is the one time that those cops need to earn their paycheck, right? It's not the petty theft, it's not the traffic ticket, it's when we have 22 kids, being mowed down in a classroom. So it's an utter failure for law enforcement.
Joe Didon is founder of Tact One Consulting and a former SWAT officer in Colorado, responding to 2 school shootings during his career. Today, the Texas Rangers said the commander at the scene of the shooting believed the suspect was barricaded and kids were not at risk. As many as 19 officers waited in the hall for 45 more minutes before Border Patrol agents got to the scene, unlocked the door, and killed the suspect. In the 90 minutes the suspect was inside the school, 19 kids were killed and 2 teachers, all while kids were calling 911 and calling out to the officers to help.
It's unconscionable. And now we're taking back 23 years of progress after Columbine. We're going back to putting officer safety, obviously, over the community.
Didon says he trained school resource officers to be prepared for an immediate single officer response. But in the event there's more officers there like this, there's no excuse for anything other than fast action. Here in the Valley, Mesa Police sent us their detailed active shooter and rapid deployment response that says the first arriving officers decide if rapid deployment tactics are necessary, and if so, one officer or a team of officers carries that out. They also have a policy that within 10 minutes of an incident, initial police and fire command are in communication and in place together. Chandler Police says they have extensive training on this, and their patrol officers carry in their cars a patrol shield, breaching tools, ballistic helmet, and armored vest to be ready in a moment's notice. Scottsdale, Phoenix, and Tempe police departments told me they also have active shooter training and protocols in place, but wouldn't go into any more detail.
Now in Uvalde, we also heard from Texas Rangers today about the response. The Rangers are their version of DPS. So Arizona DPS says where they differ here is they're an assist agency, which means they supply extra personnel or resources to the agency directly in charge of responding to the shooting or incident. So that is a big difference in Arizona compared to Texas.
Thank you.